Hello and welcome to this quick tutorial. I'm going to show you a few techniques to help you with my pattern for felted mittens, which is a knitted pattern for something different, available for free on my website, loveapplecrafts.com. The first technique I want to demonstrate is the M1 or make one, which is a way of increasing by one stitch. There are several ways to do this, but the one that I prefer is to use the right hand needle to pick up the stitch from the row before and place it on the left hook. You can do this from the back or from the front. Either way, just insert the right hand hook into that stitch from the row before, pull it up, and place it on the left hand needle. Then you can just knit that stitch as you would any other stitch. So insert from front to back, yarn over, and pull it through. Then you can just proceed to knit this next stitch as usual and carry on. Let me just demonstrate that up close one more time. So pick up the stitch from the row before, place it on the left hand needle, and knit it as usual. I find this is a nice increase because it doesn't result in a row of holes in the work. Here I am placing the stitches for the thumb onto a holder because it's after that point in the pattern that you need to do a knitted cast on, which I'm going to show you. The knitted cast on allows you to create new stitches in the middle of a project. Once you have all the thumb stitches out of the way, turn the work around so that you're working from the back. And start by inserting the needle into the first stitch as if to knit it. Yarn over, but after bringing the needle under and to the left of this stitch, instead of pushing it off the needle as you normally would, keep it on the left hand needle and transfer the newly created stitch from the right hand needle back onto the left needle. So that's one stitch cast on. To cast on a second stitch, just repeat that by working into the new stitch, keeping it on the needle and transferring the newly created one back onto the left needle as well. And do that the number of times you need to. Once you've cast on the desired number, turn the work back around and continue. The thumb stitches on their little holder always get in the way at this point, but you should be able to just pick up where you left off and continue knitting the round. The last thing I want to show you is a left slanting decrease, or SSK. This is just a backwards way of knitting two stitches together. Start by transferring the first two stitches one at a time onto the right needle by inserting the needle into them knitwise. Then insert the left needle into those two slip stitches through the front loops from left to right, yarn over, and pull the new loop under and through those two stitches, and then bump them off the needle. Now I'll knit one, and I'll demonstrate that again. So slip the two knitwise, insert the left hand needle through the front loops into those two slip stitches. It's a little tricky. Yarn over and pull the new loop under. So to compare and contrast, here is a knit two together, which is just a right slanting decrease. So I'm just going to finish to the end of the stitches on this needle here as the pattern goes, and I'm going to turn the work around because I still have half of my stitches here on something called the Addy Turbo. This is just a very short circular needle. It's not much longer than about 10 inches, and in this project it allows you to work in the round on only one needle, which makes it much faster. And I just want to demonstrate that it is possible, albeit a little bit difficult, to do the SSK using that needle. So here I am transferring the two, and then this is where it's hard. To insert the left hand hook through the front loops takes a bit of ingenuity. You have to use your finger and thumb to force the stitches on. So here I'll do it again. Slip the two stitches knitwise and then use your finger and thumb to basically force those two stitches to go onto the left hook so that you can complete the SSK. The reason I'm showing you this is that the cuff and most of the body of all three sizes of these felted mittens can be made with the shortest length Addy Turbo circular needle, and it really makes this project fly if you can get your hands on one. Anyway, good luck with these mittens. Thank you for watching.